So apparently YouTube thinks it's fun to go ahead and try to make you guys unsub for the channel. That explains a lot actually, considering the fact that we've been hitting 879 and 881 and just going through those three numbers honestly, and then effing with the sub counts. So that makes a lot of sense. So if you are being unsubbed by YouTube itself, then go ahead and subscribe back if you would like to. And please just spread the word when it comes to this, because I'm probably not the first case when it comes down to this, because this is absolute annoyance on YouTube's part, because there's probably other different YouTubers that have done even worse and made even crazier content than I have. So the fact that this is happening is just annoying and it's really ridiculous. Now, when it comes down to it, this is a video that I feel like some people want to see. I feel like there's some people that want to see some of the art I've done before. So technically this is a NSFW artist appreciation of me, because also it's been 6 years since I started drawing, even though I haven't really been drawing recently because I've been focusing more on YouTube and other stuff pertaining to this. I pretty much haven't been drawing as much as I would like to, but I do have a ton of content from a ton of years of work on it and a ton of art books to show you. So definitely you have seen some of it, but there's other stuff that you might not have seen. And we're going to be focusing on just one book today, and this book has tons of pictures in it that I like. So, you know, it's a lot. I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about this, because I don't know how I'm going to show all these pictures without, you know, talking about them for like 5 million years. So I might just flash through some that I actually like and want to show off and talk about just a slight bit. And, you know, we'll just go on from there, honestly. So the first one today I want to show you is Cats from Gravity Rush. This is a nice one. I like this one. I feel like Cat is a bit too wide here, but, you know, it's alright. Then you also have Jiro, which this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one out of this book. This book also goes from the end of 2019 to the early stage of 2020, so keep that in mind. Also, but yeah, when it comes down to this, you can tell a story when it comes to Jiro's work right here. And all this is in watercolor, by the way. And pretty much Jiro just, you know, covering herself with her earphone jack. And you also see a bikini on the ground, on the water. And you also see a purple ball. What purple ball could that be? Who could be throwing that purple ball at her to knock her bikini off? I wonder what cases, I wonder who could start some nonsense when it comes to that. You also got Nene, or Nini, I can't remember her name, but she's from, you know, Hajime no Gal, which that's also an anime I started watching and then stopped watching at the current time of, you know, making that drawing. So about 2 years ago I dropped that show. It's kind of hilarious. Actually 3 years, kinda, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to time, but yes. That's one. And then you also got Shizune, which this one came out really damn good, and I really absolutely like this one. This is probably one of my favorite pieces when it's just looking really more so with the whole black and white thing. The only other color thing is on her is that bit of red right there. But that's pretty much it. Then you also got my Oda-chan phase when I was drawing her left and right in every single direction, honestly. And this is the Persona 5 Oda-chan, which, as you can see, a lot of nice hints and nods to Persona 5. I can't show this next one fully because, you know, there's some unholy things here, but definitely there's another picture of Oda-chan with her being wet. Funny enough, I showed this to Otaku Versus. Yusuf actually had put this on his Instagram story one time, and he says, and I think he was like, Oda-chan is looking to murder me. So, you know, props to that, by the way. So that was really cool. That was really fun. Then you also got this picture of 2B, which is nice. You got this picture of Cream the Rabbit, Vanilla the Rabbit, and Tails' tails in the background. Yes, they are working at Hooters. I don't really need to say much more of that. You already know how I feel about Vanilla the Rabbit as well. I would think you should know how I feel about Vanilla the Rabbit. So that's a given. Also got this nice picture of Ochako, which actually I drew someone's profile picture with, which that was kind of fun. Then you also have Ayaka Suyu, which this one was a really good one. I remember this one was doing fairly well on the internets, and pretty much this was, a lot of people like this picture right here, and no surprise why, it looks really damn good. I'm surprised I even drew this myself, by the way. You also got the Shadman stuff here, which is Stephanie from Lazy Town. And this is the thing I was talking about before. I'm like, I drew Stephanie before. I'm like, does this count? Is this kind of weird? I don't know. It's because it's not like I'm like, oh, 100% Luna. All I did was just put him in a swimsuit. That's it. I'm not sure if that's actually really weird. I'll let y'all be the debate on that. This is the only time I've done this, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I'll let y'all decide when it comes to that. But I kind of like doing it. It was kind of fun. It was alright. Then you also have this one girl from Demon Slayer, which I do not know the name of. I kept seeing people make a bunch of Jinsai material of, and so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'll just make some myself when it comes to this character. Then you also got another Oda-chan with the JoJo's menacing symbol at the bottom, which I love this piece to death too, because this is also one of my favorite pieces of all time that I ever done. So yeah, Oda-chan looking sweaty, sexy, and at first glance it makes you look like she's looking sick, but she's not. She actually is just really sweaty and tired, and have a little bit of a nose running thing here. So yeah, Oda-chan in a nutshell, just a nose running lady. Then you got Muffet, which there is no nipples here, but I'm gonna have to censor it anyway because I don't want you two just to think anything. But yeah, Muffet, I drew her twice because, you know, why not? Also, this was a phase where I was just going through with it. I was going through with Muffet, honestly. That was fine. Another one of Oda-chan, but then you also got me at the top, which I looking hella good, you know, even though, you know, some look like they broke my cranium. So that's a nuisance. And you also have Oda-chan bleeding out just a little bit. And you see the tag on her hair with Yusu's name on it. So that's pretty cool. We got Banba from Akuma no Riddle, which is also pretty dang cool. I actually did like Banba in the show because Banba is the best girl. Then you also have this glorious art piece right here of Ochako and Mina and myself in the middle. By far my favorite piece that I ever got to work on and do, because it was something unique. It was something unique and something I didn't think I could possibly do on paper, but I did, and it looks pretty damn nice. Ochako's a little bit in, but still, overall, it's still a good piece nonetheless. And this is what I had for like my profile picture for a long time, by the way. Then you also got Yagi from Seren Kagura. Funny enough, we haven't talked about Seren Kagura on the channel. We should actually change that because that's actually kind of crazy. Then we also have Saki from Metamorphosis, and I was just like, you know what, I want to just draw her and see how I can do it. And she came out pretty well, honestly, you know, before all the crazy nonsense that she got dealt with and all the ridiculous sad BS stuff that she has dealt with. And who knows what happened in that ending. She could be dead. She could be living a new life. Who knows? It's all crazy right now. So yeah, definitely I feel bad for Saki, but at the same time, at least in this picture here, she's safe in my hands, okay? At least she's safe. At least she's safe. So next we have is Ram from ReZero, which this is an excellent piece. I love this piece of Ram too, because honestly the shading is absolutely nice. Especially if you got to see this picture in person, you absolutely be blowing your mind at your ass a little bit, so that's also a good thing. Then you also got Efna Chika from Executive Evil Woman, which is a Jinsai. Yes, it's the lady with the blue hair, with the blue skin and the purple hair. Yes, that fine lady. How do people not know her name? It is so irritating. But then you also, after this, have Mei from Avatar, and this is when I was going through a Mei phase, okay? I had a whole ass dream about Mei, and I didn't really think about Mei too much until I had that dream where we was dating or something like that, and it was just a nice ass time. And so I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna have a whole ass phase about Mei. That's all I want, because there's no content on Mei, really. There's not really that much content, unfortunately. So, you know, Mei was my queen for a good minute. Then you also have Jin from Avatar as well. You know, not much content on her either. It sucks. Then Twilight Sparkle, all I'm gonna say is MLP saved my life when I was going through the roughest of time, okay? MLP saved my life when I went through the roughest of time of having my 4 wisdom teeth taken out. So, you know, MLP saved me when it comes to the entertainment department. Then you also have the Scottish Pokemon trainer, which I wanted to draw in a JoJo type of way because of one video with JoJo. They had her do some JoJo stuff. That was kind of cool. Then you also have Ursa from Fairy Tail, which, yes, there's actually nipples in this one. I can't show because YouTube, but hey, at least you know it's there. So you know, that's also really good. And I should have kind of reposted this for Christmas. I don't know why I didn't post this for Christmas, because this was actually Fire and Flames. But you know, that's, you know, this is a pretty good Urza, if I'm being honest. Then you got Toga and her, you know, sadistic self, copying the same pose that she was having back in the season 3 arc, when they was in that whole forest in Ochako Kater. So that's a thing, and that was that thing. Then you also have another one where this is one, and you have another one of May, which this one came from a legit dream where we was walking through like some maple trees or something like that, and like May had her like parasol, and I was just walking behind her. That was pretty flames, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely clapping some May cheeks today. Then you also have another one of May, which I kind of took the background a little bit of Akira, just a little bit. And you know, that was pretty fun. And this looked kind of, honestly, kind of cool, honestly, now I think about it. Then you have Oda-chan as 2B, you know, robot Oda-chan, that's fine. You know, she has a hot ass, I mean, like literally, because 2B has a huge hot ass as well. And I'm not even saying that as like a sexual thing, I'm saying that like as an actual in-canon thing, because her ass is literally a hot temperature. It's crazy. Then you got another one of May. Then you got one of me thinking like, then you got another one of me, which, you know, he's confused like, wait, it's New Year's? He didn't know it was New Year's. And then you also have this last one of Toga. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of art pieces I have here, and I love doing all this stuff, and I honestly would like to continue drawing art a lot more. But the only problem with that is that, again, YouTube is taking up a lot of the time, and the only reason I'm focusing so hard on YouTube is so I can get to a place financially where I'm okay, where I can draw a lot of this stuff, and you know, where I can, you know, do even more things. Because this is just one book, mind you. There is plenty of other books I can show, but I'm also trying to see as well if this video does well. Because if this video don't do well, I'm never showing another piece of art on this channel ever again, because I get it, you guys don't like it. But then again, 10 months ago, that was at a time where it was at 200 subs and stuff. So maybe times have changed. Maybe you guys actually do want to see some art stuff. So we'll see what happens. But overall, that's all I wanted to show with you guys for today. So hopefully you did enjoy it. And also, by the way, make sure you watch the episode 1 of the JSX4 anime, which is out, should be out right now. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and let's do other things to the channel. Ko-Fi and Patreon is available as well. And until then, this is Roy J, signing off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me, putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff, fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.